LegitLovely, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a little video on Sims 4 ReShade, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to install ReShade, where I find all my presets in two of my top 2 favorite presets. So I figured we'd get started with first how to install ReShade and what ReShade is. ReShade is basically a program that adds a bunch of shaders to your game so that changes the look of your game. So with each shader and each preset that you have, your game will look different as far as colors and blurs and lens flares and all that. So a shader is a specific effect that you can add, and a preset is a collection of shaders that have been tweaked to a specific way so that your game will look a specific way with the preset. So first of all, to download ReShade, go to reshade.me, and it'll bring you to this site. Don't click anything else but this purple download button. It'll bring you down here. Don't click any of this. It says download. Version 3.4 was released, but as long as it's the newest version, they don't usually show old versions. So make sure that you click this download button. It'll download it right down here. It's a small file, so you just want to make sure that it downloads, and what you want to do is when it's done downloading, you click on it, or you click run depending on how your browser works. I'm just going to click on it to open the .exe file, and we are going to install it. So this is the screen you get. It says select game, so all you have to do is click on select game, and for The Sims 4 you have to navigate to your local disk, so your C drive, program files times 86, origin games, Sims 4 game, bin, and your Sims 4 should be in 64-bit, so the x64 if your computer's in 64-bit. If not, just do the TS4. I always do the 64-bit version because my game is in 64 bits. Use OpenGL, which is what I'm going to use. It says, do you wish to download a collection of standard effects? Click yes. These are the shaders that'll be in your game. It'll say all the effect files. I just select all of them so that way presets will always work. Click OK. And succeeded. And what I'm going to do is go to Lana CC Finds, and Lana does have a whole tag just for ReShade presets for The Sims 4, and this is where I found all my presets. So the link will be in the description below, but it's sssvitlins.tumblr.com/tag/s4reshade, and it has a bunch of presets. All the presets that have been released specifically for The Sims 4 have most likely been reblogged on here. So just, go through the pages. I think there's quite a few pages. There's different kinds of effects. They're from different creators. You can have as many presets as you want in your game. You can only have one enabled at once, so keep that in mind. But the first thing that I wanted to show you as far as my favorite presets go is the preset that I first really started with when I started using ReShade 3.0 for Sims 4, which is the version that I showed you guys how to install. Because when I first started using ReShade for The Sims 4, I was using the older version of ReShade 2.0. But when I switched over to ReShade 3.0 for The Sims 4, I first found this preset called Nostalgia by Honeybodies. And it's just some before and after pictures I can show you. So there's 3 types of depths of field. Depths of field is what blurs the background. So there's those. When you have the sepia off or the sepia on, and this is just what the preset looks like unedited. So all you would do, download the preset. I would always read these types of things because it tells you what hotkeys specifically disable and enable effects, but you can always just disable the whole preset at once or click the buttons, which I'll show you in game. But you just download the preset. It'll bring you to MediaFire or something. Ignore all this, just direct download it. Okay, and then it'll say this type of file can harm your computer. Do keep, just because it's an INI file, those files are used to not reprogram, but rewrite the shaders in your game. So it's not like a common type of file. So what you want to do is just say keep and allow it. I promise you that if it is from Lana CC Finds and it's the Sims 4 ReShade preset, it will not hurt your computer. My second preset that I love to use, which is Mount Music by Fuchsia T Sims, and I'm currently using a personally edited version of this preset for my Sims 3 Simstagram. So if you guys are fans of my Sims 3 Simstagram, at Cozy Pixels PYXELS, I am using a version of this ReShade preset, but I've edited it quite a lot. But like I said, it's called Mount Music, just same thing. Download. This is a MediaFire, so you just hit download, and it'll do the same thing as far as the, do you want to keep the file, always do keep. Now in order to manually install your presets, go to where you downloaded them. So your download location, for example, mine just went straight to my downloads folder. I will cut the presets, you can copy them to go to your bin folder where you installed ReShade, paste them in here. Now that they are in here, you'll have the option to use as many presets as you want, but only have one enabled at once. So this is how you install the presets. It's very simple. There's no like installation necessarily. It's just a drag and drop into your bin folder. And like I said, you can have as many presets as you want in your bin folder at once. You can only just have one of them enabled in your game at once. So if your Sims 4 game loads up after you have installed ReShade and you have this cute little banner right here, I don't know why I called it cute, but you have this banner right here that says ReShade loading effects, that means that you have indeed installed ReShade correctly. Congratulations. I will show you guys the next step, how to enable the presets, how to modify them next. Your game does lag when you immediately load up ReShade and the effects are slowly loading in. Everything will be fine once the effects are done loading in. As you can see right now, as the effects start to load in, your game goes back to loading normally. Now I'm going to show you guys how to set up ReShade in-game in Create a Sim, because for some reason my grass is loading a weird color, and it's not because of ReShade, it's because I have an outdated mod, so that has nothing to do with ReShade. But basically, to open the ReShade like UI in-game, you do Shift and F2 on your keyboard. It'll bring this up, okay? I'm going to just drag it to the center for the most part so you guys can see it. Click Continue. Now, you obviously have two presets, or as many presets as you had installed. Do not click Continue until you go to Settings first. You want to set up these settings so that nothing lags out right away. Your overlay key is Shift plus F, or Shift and F2. I would leave that. Your effects enable key, mine is Shift and then Home on the number pad, so Shift and then 7 on the number pad. This will enable the effects on and off, so that way, say you're doing gameplay and your effect or your preset is really heavy, it won't enable the preset while you're playing the game. It'll just enable it on and off whenever you need it to take a picture or whatever. Okay, next thing you want to do is do your screenshot key. I personally like my screenshot key to be print screen, so on a Windows computer, that's a Windows key and then print screen in the upper right hand corner. So that my screenshot path is set to Dropbox. Now to get your screenshot path, for example, say you wanted it to be like your screenshot folder that you already have. What you would do is this. You would obviously navigate to your Electronic Arts, Sims 4, and then your screenshots folder. Don't go into your screenshots folder, just right click on your screenshots folder and do properties. Okay, so what this will do is bring up the location of your screenshot folder. So take this location and highlight the whole thing, Control C. Now go back into your game. So go here, Control A, delete whatever is there and do Control V. Now it won't show all the way to the folder you're in, so whatever folder you are in, say you want to do screenshots, do a backslash and then screenshot. Whatever folder you want it to be, do the backslash and then the name of the folder, because it won't go all the way to the folder, it'll go one step behind it. Next, screenshot format. Always do PNG. Bitmap is very complicated to work with and it's not like ideal at all, so do PNG. Okay, now you can select the preset that you want. Click Continue. These are all the effects and stuff that you have. These are the effects that you can enable, and these are the effects like that you can have, but you can edit every single little thing in them. So let me show you guys, for example, if I enable mountain music. Oh boy. So let me disable the preset. So you want to take a picture, Shift F2 to get out of it. Here's your sim. Now because it's a specific preset, some things might be blurry, some things might look different. That's just obviously because of this preset. So like I said, you can do Shift 7 or Shift Home, whatever preset or whatever key bind you enable to that, and then you would just take your screenshot with whatever key you did. I did print screen. So now when I go to my screenshots folder and I go all the way down, this is the screenshot that I took with ReShade. Okay, so when the screenshot loads, this is what it looks like. Like I said, the UI is not cut out clearly, so you'd have to crop it out. But when you take in-game screenshots, the UI will be taken out right away, so that is fine. I would show you guys in-game screenshots. It's the same process that I just showed you guys. I just don't want to bring you guys into my ugly in-game because I don't know which mod is messing with the grass. But this is basically how you take the screenshots with ReShade, how you enable your ReShade presets, how you set the settings, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on all my social medias that are conveniently linked in the description below. I also stream on Twitch as often as possible, twitch.tv/LegitLovely. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.